Hi everyone, I'm Mad Max.
And I'm Mamie Pond, and welcome to the opening games for the SRDL season this year.
Today we've got the Bridge City Bruisers.
And we have the Highway 14 Speedbumps here on Shaw TV.
This is a junior roller derby game, so we've got everyone from 8-year-olds to 17-year-olds. It's going to be a fun game of both adorable and fast-paced action.
That's right. So coming up next, we're going to have the Bridge City Bruisers versus the Highway 14 Speedbumps.
Stay tuned. All right, we're just lining up here for our first jam. Looks like we've got our level 2 skaters out here right now.
Our level 2 skaters are those kids from 8 to about 11, 12 years old. A little bit of a lower level skaters, but this is going to be a fantastic game here today.
Yeah, so yeah, level 2s do less contact, more just pushing as opposed to hitting, and it's usually pretty adorable watching them play.
That's right.
All right.
And here we go. First jam is out. And we got the Boba side from the Bridge City Bruisers. Got lead jam here.
Followed closely by Basher Bear from Highway 14. They're coming through.
Oh, here we go. This is the important end.
Oh, so Basher gets out ahead, comes around the corner. Bo's having a little trouble. All right, so they're lining up again. Gonna try to stop the jammers this time. Oh, and the jam is called off.
We're gonna have a change here to our level 3 skaters.
All right, yeah, level 3s can do more contact. They're a little bit more comfortable on the track, a little older.
Yes, that's right. You're gonna see a lot of fast-paced, hard-hitting action here.
All right.
We have number 306, or 360, excuse me, from Highway 14 Speedbumps, Huntsman on the track for the jammer.
It looks like she lining up against Hala Payne, number 7 for the Bridge City Bruisers. So now we've got a little bit more struggle. Hala gets out in front though, taking lead jam.
Huntsman was stuck in the back, but he's out now too. There he goes.
All right, so yeah, you'll see that there's a bit more hits here. Oh, wow, and Hala jumps the axis there. That's when the jammer takes a wide jump over the corner of the track there, coming around the pack without actually going out of bounds.
That's right, she picks up 4 points for her troubles there.
Ooh,
and Huntsman picks up 4 as well.
She tried again there, but she was thwarted, so she's got to come back in.
And she's calling it off. So quick action here. We're going to have some fast packs for the higher level skaters.
Yeah.
You're going to see a lot of points scored for them.
Right, so we're alternating back to our level 2s.
It looks like we have Speedster for Highway 14, and we have Baby Metal for Bridge City Bruisers, lining up the jam line, the Al Anderson jam line today.
So you'll see the blockers all arrange themselves in little tripods. That's what we call tripod or tabletop blocking. It's used as more an effective way to try to keep the jammers from getting through.
Speedster gets through the pack. Bridge City Bruiser jammers having a little bit of trouble getting through the pack here. Here she goes.
She gets a little bit of a hand from Shifty.
Yep. Speedster gets through the pack again for the Speedbumps.
Yep, Speedster's got lead jam right now. Coming around, but Baby Metal's gonna try to give them a run for their money.
Lots of points being picked up here for the Speedster here for the Speedbumps. We got a penalty being called here as well. Yep. Looks like it's against number 122 for the Speedbumps.
Right. Big thank you to the refs who make this all happen. They come out and volunteer their time. refereeing the games, calling penalties. They're here with us every game.
They're fantastic. We love our NSOs and our refs here.
Oh, so
Almost
Speedster
got through the pack there.
goes out of bounds, has to come back through again. Calls it off.
Jam's called off.
Looks like she tried to call it off and then kept going.
That's right, she wanted to keep going.
Sometimes you'll see with the juniors, they'll keep the jams going all the way for 2 minutes instead of calling it off early.
That's right.
All right.
For our higher level juniors, you'll see a little bit more strategy with them, and they may call off the jam, which is the jammer hitting their hands against their waist to call off the jam. They'll call it off a little bit more strategically than the little level twos.
We've got some jostling there right at the beginning.
That's right.
So number 15 gets our lead here, Everton.
There we go.
And so
He's a strong jammer here. He's a very, very fast jammer. We're seeing some jostling again at the front, and then the Speedbumps jammer goes down.
Yeah, tiny tantrum. They're still trying to make it through the pack. Well, Everton's gone through. He's coming through on another pass here.
Another penalty called against the Bruisers here. Twisted halo.
Everton's pretty fast. He's been finding the openings and just cutting through every time.
He just knows where all those little gaps there in that pack. Goes to the outside. Oh, knocked out.
Oh.
Tries again and gets through. Falls off the jam. Everton got some points there for the Bruisers, and now Bruisers ahead 21-20.
Yeah, there was some tough defense from the Bridge City Bruisers as well in that jam.
That's right.
You can see a lot of good blocking led by Overcharged.
It's some strong skating there too.
So now it looks like we've got Catastrophe up on Little Screech. So
that's right.
See how this jam goes. They're lined up. Catastrophe for the Bridge City Bruisers and Little Screech for the Highway 14 Speedbumps.
Oh, and we got a little bit of a mess happening right there on the track before the first turn.
Oh,
Little Screech gets through.
Shifty was trying his best there, but Little Screech found the opening. All right.
Catastrophe getting some help from her players, gets through too.
All right, they're reforming, trying to play some defense against.
Oh, look at Bobaside here, helping out her jammer.
Gives a push.
Catastrophe is through for 4th point.
Little Screech gets, not quite hit out by Shifty. Looked close, but not quite. All right, jam's called off. All right, now we're getting our level 3s out here again.
Lining up for both teams at the Al Anderson sponsored jam line here. We have Bing Zing for the Speedbumps, and we got
Baby Boomer for the
right.
Bridge City Bruisers.
Yes. It's hard to see with their hair.
Yeah, so now they're jostling, they're trying to make it through. We got some real clustered pack here.
Not letting those jammers through, and Big Boomer gets lead.
All right. Oh, Overcharged, trying to head off. Oh, and she makes it out.
Big Boomer gets knocked out of the pack there.
Right.
Trying to make her way through again.
Let's see how this is
Bruisers, yeah, the Bruisers aren't letting Ming Zing through there at all.
There's some definite jammer killing done by
Very
Overcharged.
very much so. Taking her back. And jam's called off by Baby Boomer.
So Baby Boomer managed to get all the way back around and through before Ming Zing could get through that pack. So that's some good defense on behalf of the City Bruisers.
Very much so. Overcharged there, just going in for the kill.
All right. We got our littles out here again. Setting up tough.
You got Firebird for the Bruisers. You have Huntress for the Speedbumps.
All right, let's see how this jam goes.
Firebird gets through quickly.
She's got some fancy wheels. Her wheels light up. That's pretty cool. All right. See if she makes it through before the Speedbumps can get their jammer through.
Shifty working hard to keep that jammer from getting through the pack.
Oh,
and he goes down, but the jammer's out as well.
So, Huntress is having a bit of trouble here.
Yeah, there.
Let's see if she can make it through. As you can see, there's a bit of a sort of a cluster of skaters. Not really a lot of formation going on right here, but they're having a lot of fun.
They're having a lot of fun. It's making it difficult for the jammers, both of them, to get through the packs.
All right, they're both coming around now. We're gonna hope they're gonna line up, try lining up again, and Dominus Rex at the brace of the tripod.
That's right.
And a little screech at the brace of the Speedbumps tripod as well.
Firebird goes off the track, calls off the jam.
All right, good job.
He's able to put 4 more points onto the scoreboard for the Bruisers.
That's keeping us at 43-30 now. Bruisers to the Speedbumps.
That's right. Oh, 42-30 looks like. We got a little ahead of ourselves there.
All right.
We're setting up for our level 3 lines again. We got Lizard and Makar lined up.
Let's see how this one goes.
They're going to keep them real tight on that Al Anderson jam line there.
Yeah, we definitely got some more tripod formation
that
going on.
For sure. Makar goes down. Speedbumps get lead.
So the Bruisers are going to try to help offense and help Makar get through, but it looks like they weren't successful this time. Makar's on his knees, but he's going to keep getting up and coming back in again.
The important about jammers is you don't take your time. Everything's quick.
Oh, Lizard
you fall, you get up right away, right?
Lizard found an opening. It was almost stopped by Halipain and Everton, but not quite. All right, Makar jostling there at the front of the pack, trying to get past.
Not making it easy at all, but Makar finally gets out of that pack.
Yeah, Huntsman tried to track him down, but wasn't successful, so.
And Lizard gets knocked out, has brought back, calls it off before Makar can make any points on that jam. We got our lovely coaches over here for both teams. They've got little gestures and signals that they give to the jammers to tell them when to call off the jam or when to keep going because the other jammer's not far behind. And
all right, so it looks like we got Shifty now.
that's right, Shifty, and who else do we have here? Toxic Blossom. Gets out of the pack.
They're both out and around, making their first trip through.
Toxic Blossom with lead is the one coming out to the pack here first.
Yeah.
Bulbicide making it a little hard for her to get through.
Oh, and Shifty jumps the apex but goes down.
He knew his foot was out of bounds though, so he made sure to go to the very back of the pack.
Right. They're trying to make it hard for Shifty, but he makes it through again.
That's right.
All right.
Setting up their tripods again here for Toxic Blossom. She's a jukey little jammer, so it's they're having a hard time containing her.
Catastrophe and Bulbicide are doing their best, but she pushes her way through.
And Toxic Blossom calls off the jam.
You'll see a lot of fun things. You'll see some of our players are wearing face paint. They've got fun leggings on. Roller derby used to be all about the outfits, and we still like to maintain some of that.
Very much so. We like to keep our derby names They used to wear belts so that they could whip people around, but we don't do that anymore. It's a little dangerous. So.
Yeah, no, some people still wear fishnets, not at this level usually, but
Yes,
they can be a little painful to pick out of your legs.
Oh man, a lot of fishnet burns, not fun.
All right, we got another lineup here. Oh, an overcharge coming through hot. He's got lead jam.
JJ is stuck in the pack here for the speed bumps. Gets through for
All right.
her initial through the pack.
Let's see if overcharge gonna make it through again. Pretty powerful skater.
That's right.
I can't imagine trying to block against him.
He doesn't make it easy, that's for sure.
Wow.
And he's out of the pack again for 4 points.
Yeah, a bit of a freight train, that kid. All right, let's see if everyone can line up again, try to get their defense in order. Maybe.
Overcharge coming in hot. Hits the pack. Hits a good tripod air, but then he gets the inside edge and gets through.
All right. Bruisers trying to hold up Jammer for Highway 14. She's stuck behind their tripod. They're doing a good job.
Doing a fantastic job of containing JJ there.
All right.
And letting overcharge through. He's just doing it on his own this time round.
Yep. It takes a lot to stop him. Oh, but he's down. Fall hard. Gets back up. Fighting through, fighting through. Oh, persistence is key.
And he's recycled to the back of the pack by Huntsman.
Yep.
He has to make his way again through that pack. Doesn't take him very long to get through though, and he calls it off for another full points.
All right, so yeah, we're coming up with, right now we got 62 Bruisers, 48 speed bumps. See if that's gonna be updated soon. Should be 66 Bruisers, 52 speed bumps.
As you can see in the replay here, he just he is a one-man army here for the Bruisers. Well, their blockers are able to contain the speed bumps jammer.
All right, we got Indominus Rex and Spicy Meatball coming up here for the jam. That's such a great name, Spicy Meatball.
Great name. And Spicy Meatballs through the pack.
Making me hungry. All right, they're both through. We're gonna line up again for defense. Oh, there's a penalty. Firebird.
It's like a directional penalty on Firebird here.
All right, Indominus Rex coming back through.
That's right.
Hopefully his team can help him out.
The Bruisers are one man down here.
Oh, wow, speedy feet there for Spicy Meatball. It's more like Speedy Meatball.
And we got Indominus Rex.
Yeah, that's
Jammer for the Bruisers out of the pack. Gets 4 points on that pass.
That's the thing about those juniors. They're all pretty little and slippery, so.
It's so true, though.
They can just slip through the openings. They find their way out.
Another 4 points for Spicy Meatball. She's a quick one, that is for sure. You are so right. Call her Speedy Meatball. That's my new nickname for her, too.
All right, Firebird's back out of the box. Hopefully he can avoid another penalty here.
And, whoa, that move there. Spicy Meatball picks up another 4 points.
All right, they're helping out Indominus Rex. Trying to make it through. And he's out.
Another penalty.
Who's out?
Penalty on speed bumps. Number 18, Lil Screech.
Screech. All right. We got our jammers coming back through again. Spicy Meatball and Indominus Rex. And this time Indominus Rex gets through first, but not far behind is Spicy Meatball.
That's right.
All right, they're gonna set up again. Oh, and the jam's over.
And our 2-minute jam is over.
Yeah, that was a long one.
That was a long one. So
right.
if the jammers don't call off the jam before the jam time runs out, Everybody has to skate for 2 minutes.
Yeah, sometimes those 2-minute jams they can feel so long.
They can, that's for sure. Especially if you come up against blockers that just will not let you through.
Yeah, when you're that jammer and the other jammer is on lead and you're just fighting and you cannot make it through, it's like you feel like your soul is being sucked out of you. All right.
Our level 3's coming through.
Jalapane getting lead jam early. Huntsman trying to get through again, ran back.
Jalapane coming through for her
second
her pass. Oh, tries for an apex jump and is knocked out.
Huntsman is tough here. He's really battering the defense of the Bruisers.
Yes,
but they're holding him.
And Blizzard takes out Jalapane. This is a fast path here right now.
Hudson does make it through though, and I'll see if Jalapane can get out.
Stuck in the back of the pack there, and she calls off the jam before Huntsman can make any points.
Yeah. Sometimes that's what you got to do when you have lead jam. You just have to call it off.
It's all strategy here, right? You don't get points, but they are not getting any more points on you, right?
Jalapane had that early lead, but sometimes things just happen.
Exactly.
All right, now we got Catastrophe, and hard to see here. I think Basher Bear is lining up against Catastrophe here.
Yes, Basher Bear for the Speedbumps.
All right.
Working her way through there. Taken out by Bovicide. We got a little bit of a mess on the track here.
Yeah, Catastrophe gonna grab all the way back to the back. Coming through again, you see that cat face paint. Determination on their face.
Basher Bear and Catastrophe are both out of the pack.
All right, Catastrophe's going fast. Gonna catch her.
That's right. She's gonna try to make her call off that jam.
And she went through first. Oh, she's pushing.
She gets through that pack.
Whoa, Catastrophe. Laps Basher Bear and manages to push through the pack.
Yes, Metal comes back onto the track for penalty.
Let's see if Catastrophe, fighting hard, but pushed out. And Basher Bear makes some points. Putting up 4. All right, let's see.
Guys are
Catastrophe get a little bit of a push there, but not quite enough.
Trying her hardest to get through the Speedbumps blockers, but they're not making it easy for her.
Basher Bear falling down. There looks like there's a penalty here on the
got a holding penalty here for the Speedbumps.
That's a little screech coming from the box now.
We got Firebird dragging the Speedbumps jammer back and making her go through that pack all over again.
All right, let's see, Catastrophe coming back through.
Basher Bear calls off the jam.
All right, coming back in with that level 3 jam now. We've got Overcharged as a jammer for the Bridge City Bruisers, and Highway 14 is sending up. Find out soon. Gotta wait till we can see that number.
Yes, indeed. They're getting ready to go here.
Ooh, we get to watch the replay. All right. Ooh, you see Basher Bear.
Yeah, lovely play by Basher Bear there, and he sneaks through on the inside. We got Overcharge here, and
he gets that first lead, but he's falling.
Mingzing for the Speedbumps, both through the pack on their scoring laps.
All right. Overcharge slowing down a bit. Try not to hit too hard. Coming through.
That's right.
Whoa, gets pushed out though by Huntsman.
You have to make sure as a jammer that when you go into the pack that you go in with control. If you go in out of control, you are going to get a penalty for this.
Yeah.
And it looks like Overcharged, we have a jammer penalty on Overcharged here.
Yeah, I think
with a cut track penalty.
All right, well, looks the Bruisers are gonna have to hold up Mingzing because they're these Speedbumps are on a power jam now.
That's right.
All right, it's going to be
So
some
we
tough
have
D.
everybody from the speed bumps now. All the blockers are going to try to get their jammer through the Bruisers app.
All right.
And
See,
here they go.
try to sweep. Huntsman's helping out there. Bigsing's still behind.
Bruisers not letting that the speed bumps blockers to knock them down.
All right, got to reform the pack though. And Bigsing getting knocked back by Everton. And
We got overcharge back in the game, making his way through.
All right. He's getting a tough battle though up against JJ and Huntsman.
That's right.
Oh, but there's no pack.
And he's through for 4 points. Great communication on the track here right now. We got their jammers really communicating with their blockers and they're setting up plays.
Yeah, Huntsman was trying to do some offense there, trying to bust up the tripod for the Bruisers.
Making it difficult for the blockers on the Bruiser side to
and the jam
help out. That's right.
Right. Well, that was a fun jam.
It was a fun jam. Quick shout out to one of our sponsors, Alchemy Collective. They fully sponsor our street team this year for SRDL.
Yeah, so the street team's going to be going around promoting our league at different events, just spreading the good word about roller derby.
Which is very important to us, right?
All right, is this an official review? Looks like we're going to have to wait a minute here while the refs discuss the call.
Yes, it's also a nice little break for our officials and also for our players.
So I don't know, they seem like they have a lot of energy. Must be nice to be 8.
Definitely.
So our refs are discussing here. Looks like the coaches got in. We'll see what happens.
I didn't know if that was
Like this, I don't know if this is an official review or an official timeout here. Official review means that they might be looking at a call that was made that they think might not have been made, or official timeout would just be they needed a timeout for water. Reffing on skates is basically almost as hard as
which team?
as skating. They have to skate backwards the whole entire time. Some of these refs.
Official.
It takes a lot of concentration.
So this is an official review of for the speed bumps. So we're going to see what they have to say here.
While we wait here, another shout out to Escape Sports. They've been sponsoring us for a number of years. They're a local roller derby gear shop. They sell lots of sporting equipment, but also roller derby stuff. And they're always here to help out.
That's right. A couple of our other sponsors. We have Saskatchewan Lotteries, who actually, for the first time, sponsored us, which is fantastic. We got a grant from them.
Oh, that's really exciting.
Yes, to help out with our fresh meat programs that are happening. I think our fresh meat intake will be happening April 14th, 15th, so it's fantastic to see that we actually have a little community support.
Yeah, definitely. Fresh meat's always lots of fun too. That's where players get to learn all their beginner skills and learn to love roller derby.
That's right.
It's great. We also provide the gear so that all our fresh meat skaters can learn the game without having to worry about getting expensive equipment right away.
Yes, it makes it a little bit more accessible, and because there's some gear out there that can be really expensive.
I went through fresh meat last year, and I definitely have to say it was worth my time. I love roller derby. I'm so happy to be here, and I encourage anyone who's watching who might want to play, you should check out our fresh meat intake next weekend.
Next weekend, yes. I believe it's at the Cosmos Civic Center.
All right, yeah, and so you can just come skate for an hour, try on the gear, see what's up.
You can chat to our SRDL members that will be there helping out with this, where we don't bite. Sometimes we might look intimidating, but we're really nice, I promise.
Yeah, no, it's great. Everybody, when they first start out, is a little unsteady on skates, but that goes away real quick.
That's right.
Yeah.
We have our skating officials here continuing to discuss the call that was up for official review, so we should hear what's going to be happening here in a few minutes.
Yeah, we'll see what the deal is right away.
Another thing to mention is, I guess, another sponsor that we could talk about while we're in our very long official review here. So we have a sponsor that started this year as well with is Saskatoon Pride, and that's fantastic.
Yeah.
To have them on board with us.
Yeah,
We have been a huge part of the Pride scene here, and have been part of the Pride parades and everything. So having them as a sponsor.
Well, especially since roller derby is such a diverse community with different people.
We try to be so inclusive and very diverse. So it's fabulous to have them on board with us.
Okay. All right. I think our official review is fine.
Yes.
Not quite over. Got
So
our
now
coaches
they're
back in again.
Yeah, now they're going to discuss with the captain and the coaches from each team about what call was made. And it looks like there's points that are going to be given for both teams here,
Yeah.
both jammers.
We'll have to see soon when that is. All right, coming back on the track, ready to set up again. All right, we got Shifty coming out first in lead. Oh, just kidding.
We're not sure what just happened here.
I think people thought that we were starting, but it turns out that was just the 30-second whistle.
That was the 30-second whistle, so we're going to restart the jam here.
Yeah, a little anxious to get going again, I think. It's a little cold in here too, so.
Yes, exactly. People need to warm up again.
We'll see you.
So for this level 3 group, no,
This is
level
level
2
two,
group,
yeah.
sorry. We have Shifty, was it, for the, yes, we got Shifty for the Bruisers, and we have the Speedster for the Speedbumps.
Yeah, so.
You have to say that 3 times.
Speedster
No?
for the Speedbumps. Shifty's
Shifty
knocked
tries
out.
to go on the outside, is pushed out.
All right, you gotta
back
be real
to the back of the
careful when you're pushed out to avoid the refs, because you run into a ref and you're not paying attention, you could be kicked out of the game.
Oh, keeps his feet. Shifty is out of the pack.
All right, Speedster trying to come up through.
Beside trying so hard to keep her from going through, but
Not quite. Ooh, a little bump for Shifty.
and Shifty is through as well.
Taking a few knocks there, but comes through again.
That's right. 4 points awarded to Shifty on that pass.
The Speedster is getting held up. Oh, goes under the arms. That's always fun. I love when people do that. But still held up by Bobaside and the defense for the Bruisers.
Trying to get organized here, but Shifty sneaks through while they're trying to get themselves together.
All right, we're forming up again. Gonna try our tripods. Speedster coming in hot. They keep her? Not quite, she's too speedy. Gets on through again. Shifty falls down again, gonna come back through, calls it off.
We got 3 points awarded to the Bruisers.
So it's 106 Bruisers, 103 Speedbumps. Close game.
Very close game. Oh, now 110 Bruisers, 103 Speedbumps.
All right, let's
It
see.
looks like we have a timeout for the Speedbumps.
All right, another timeout, which means we should thank our sponsors. So again, Al Anderson Sorcerer Sports has been sponsoring our jam line.
That's right.
And when they say we know our stuff, they mean it. From playing to coaching, the owners and staff members have a love for the sports they sell. And with that experience and passion comes a great deal of knowledge to help you find the right gear for your game at the right price. You can find Al Anderson Sorcerer Sports on 208 Avenue B South.
That's right. And Bad Girlfriend Skates is a sponsor of ours, and they also have a table set up here at our bouts. I think they come to almost all of our home games.
It's so hard not to buy equipment every single time they set up.
Yeah, you have to make sure you got some money in the bank just in order to get some goodies from Hoochie. She's located in Morinville, Alberta, but
Yeah.
she makes the trip.
Yeah, you can definitely find her stuff online as well. badgirlfriendskates.com.
That's right.
All right, we're lining up again here. Let's see. We have Tiny Tantrum, and I want to say
Ruby Gloom.
Ruby Gloom coming up. Oh, Ruby getting the
They
lead
get out of the
jab.
pack straight away.
All right.
Lead jam.
So Tiny Tantrum's got to do some catching up here as Ruby Gloom comes around the corner again. All right,
Comes
they're
into
holding
the pack
her.
hot, but is held by Lizard Ming Zing.
All right, Ruby Gloom busts through her own defense to try to get through to the front.
You gotta do that sometimes.
Sometimes you do. Sometimes you got to hold on to another player and just let them take you through.
Let them give you the whip, right?
All right, we got Tiny Tantrum out in front, followed close behind. Oh, Ruby Gloom.
Sometimes it happens, you trip over your own skates, but you gotta get up and keep going.
All right, Tiny Tantrum been held up by the defense. Got Halipin, not Halipin.
Tiny Tantrum gets out of the pack with 4 points.
Ruby Gloom getting pushed up by Huntsman. She's calling it off.
Off the jam. That was a tough one for Ruby Gloom there. Worked
Yeah.
really hard.
Sometimes jams just aren't the way you want them to
No.
be. All right, we got our littles out here again. Firebird and Lil Screech lining up as our jam.
And Firebird for the Bruisers.
All right.
I always get jealous of Firebird's wheels because she's got those light up wheels. I just want them.
Yeah, these kids are like way cooler than I am, that's for sure. Let's see, Firebird fighting to the front of the pack. Not quite hit out.
Oh, she was a good counter block for
Spicy.
Firebird.
Yeah, Spicy Meatball tried to get Firebird out, but Firebird was too strong.
And a little Screech gets a cut check penalty here.
All right,
So we have a power jam.
Firebird's doing a little bit of dancing, comes on through, finds the inside. You can just tell she's having fun out there, that's for sure.
Distracting the blockers with her jazz hands.
And her fancy wheels. All right, let's see what Firebird can do. Oh, yeah, pushes through, but Speedbumps are holding strong here.
A pretty fast pack here. They're not letting her through, and she goes down. And has to start the trek through the pack all over again.
Let's see if her team can help her out. Nope, they're looking at something else. All right, Firebird.
Speedbumps jammer is back.
Firebird calls it off. She knows when it's time to quit.
That's right. 120 and 107 for the Bruisers here. A quick shout out to our photographer of the day, Matt at Heavy Shooter Photography.
Yeah, he's going to be doing our game. We're going to have those photos online after it's all over.
That's right. He does sport, bands, and athletic-specific photography. He's going to also be doing some photography for a strongman competition coming up here. So it should be pretty cool. You can check him out on Instagram at Heavy Shooter Photography YXE.
All right, looks like we're at the half.
Yes, and that's halftime.
All right, so we're gonna take a break here between halves, and we'll be back soon.
Hi, and welcome back to the SRDL season opener, Bridge City Bruisers versus Highway 14 Speedbumps. And just showing some highlights here of the first period. We got...
Ooh, that apex jump from Halipin, that was a good one.
Apex jumps, she is fearless for those.
Yeah, she's so speedy. One time I was playing a rookie game and I was up against her, and she was a force to be reckoned with.
That is for true. We got this is our level 2 players, and they're just killing it today. Look at them.
Yeah, they've definitely been working on their defense, just building those skills, building blocks. One day they're going to be senior skaters, and I am going to be skaters.
We have Overcharged here, and he is an example of one of our juniors who is about to graduate into the senior division of our Saskatoon Roller Derby League.
Yeah, it's, we don't always get as many opportunities for male skaters to play, but today our Bees game is going to be mixed.
It is gender mixed.
Yeah, anyone can play in it.
Yeah, it is open to all, and that is it's great because I don't think last year we didn't have any mixed games at all, and so this year it's great that we're actually having there's that opportunity.
Yeah, definitely. There's some men and other people out there who might want to play, and it's nice that they get a chance to.
Very much so. Before the half starts, we're going to do a little equipment check here, and which is something that we do for all of our junior games. We want to make sure that our juniors are safe and protected and not going to hurt anybody either. So, I mean, that's for everybody, I think. But
yeah,
for the juniors, they definitely just make sure that we do it.
Yeah. You don't want to have a junior get hurt during a game.
Definitely not.
Sometimes I think we need to do equipment checks. I'll come out, I'm like, where's my mouth guard? Oh, shoot.
Something about being an adult, you got to do it all yourself.
Shoot. All right, we're going to be lining up soon here. Everybody's getting ready to get back out.
That's right.
Deciding who's going where and doing what. So sometimes that's a little of a challenge.
That's right.
All right, I think we are playing level 3s right now, starting at the level 3 line.
That's right.
All right, so it's Huntsman and McCarr are jamming right now? No, Everton is jamming.
Everton, yes, and Everton gets out of the pack straight away with lead jam, and Huntsman has to go through the pack all again here. He's a quick one, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, he's battering down, but he stopped there.
We got a penalty call on, what is that, Baby Boomer.
Baby Boomer, those pigtails.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, Everton's coming around the corner again, going up the back of the pack.
Oh,
apex
jump and lands it.
Yeah, those are always so fun, and he is calling off. Wow, that was a good run for Everton. Put some points on the scoreboard.
Got some style.
Yeah. I'm always so amazed. They're just so agile, these kids.
Oh my goodness, yes. And a massive apex jump there for Everton on that replay.
Yeah.
We have our level 3 jam, level 3 jab line going out here. I think, oh, sorry, level 2. I always get mixed up. I don't know why.
That's all right. Baby Metal and
Huntress going on here for the speed bumps.
I wonder if Huntress and Huntsman are related.
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, well, you can go ask and find out. They're
Huntress gets out of the pack with lead, and looks like Metal squeaked her way through. Not before Huntress gets out in front of her.
Yeah, it was a close call there.
Yeah, it was indeed.
Baby Metal's fighting up against the defense. Huntress comes out clear through the pack. Oh, tough go for Baby Metal.
Yes. They're not making it easy for her to get to the pack here.
She makes it through. So now the Bruisers got to reform their defense and try to stop Huntress from getting through again.
That's right. The Bruiser is having a hard time stopping Huntress from getting through.
Yeah. He's got to really work on those defense skills.
Yeah.
All right. Baby Metal is caught up in the pack here. She's looking for that outside opening.
We got some help from both sides here.
But it's still stopped by a wall, but there's no pack. And so Baby Metal gets through.
And both side gets called on a no pack call.
All right. Toxic Blossom coming back in off a penalty. And Baby Metal coming back through the pack just ahead of Huntress.
That's right.
Pushing.
Metal having a hard time getting through those blockers. Speed bump blockers again.
Yeah,
they're just not moving.
It is so hard
That is
sometimes.
a wall there for you.
Oh, that's a tough wall. They're doing great on their defense, those speed bumps.
Oh yeah, and oh, look, Huntress sneaks out past Firebird.
Oh, Baby Metal cuts through too.
Yeah, she followed the same path as Huntress.
And the jam is over. I believe that was a full 2
That
minutes.
was a full 2-minute jam.
All right, now we got our older skaters out again.
And the Bruisers are now 143 to the Speedbumps 124.
All right, we got Jalapeno up here. Oh, looks like there's a bit of a pep talk going on over there at the speed bumps.
You need to have those every once in a while, you know? You get a little discouraged, especially when you have a hard wall to go through.
Yeah. All right, Lizard and the Jalapeno lining up here. And the speed bumps are taking the line with the Bruisers up ahead.
Lizard, oh, she almost makes it through that Bruiser pack, but not quite, and Jalapeno takes the same line and gets through.
Jalapenos got quite the cheering section out here tonight, too.
I know, it's a little overwhelming on this side.
All right, let's see what happens here. Jalapeno coming in hot, but Lizard's trying to take the inside, takes a fall. Both the jammers are regrouping, trying to get through.
A wide open line there.
Ruby Gloom hits her out, runs her back. That Jalapeno is just fighting through the defense here. She's just like a train.
She is a train.
All right, let's see how the speed bumps can do here.
Lizard working her way through the Bruiser blockers.
See if Jalapeно's gonna lap her, or if she's gonna get her way through the pack. She looks like she's getting just really blocked by the Bruisers defense here.
Oh yes, and Jalapeno sneaks right past her.
Yeah, that's always fun when you're the jammer and you make a lap on the other jammer.
Yes. Lizard looks a little defeated here, but hopefully she'll be able to keep going and push through this Bruiser pack. Jalapeno tries to go for an apex jump, but is blocked.
Yeah, Lizard looks tired, but she's fighting. She keeps fighting. Maybe there'll be a star pass. Who knows?
Who knows, indeed.
Jalapeno is slippery, coming through the pack here, fighting through, comes back. Oh, Huntsman.
Huntsman, yes.
I want to say Hunter, but Huntsman. Doesn't quite catch her.
And there's been a penny pass here.
The stars.
The star pass, excuse me, between Lizard and Tiny Tempa here. Or
Yeah.
Tiny Tantrum. I want to say Tempa for the musician.
Not quite. Oh no. We had a bit of a collision between Jalapeno and a ref. That's not always a good thing.
No.
Sometimes it can get you knocked out of the game. Sometimes
Yes.
they take mercy on you and they let you keep playing. Depends
Yes.
on how much in control you were.
Yes, and especially if you're hit out of bounds, there has to be. They're going to be talking about this hit on the ref here right now to see if there is going to be a gross misconduct call on Jalapeno.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard. Like someone hits you out, you hit a ref, and sometimes you're just not paying attention, and that's what you really have to watch for.
Exactly.
You always have to be paying attention. Our refs are out here too. We don't want them to get hurt.
Yeah, very much so. It's an unfortunate accident, but we'll see what comes of it. There you have our littles, I would say.
Yeah, I want to call them littles too. They're getting ready to line up here. They're obviously having some fun out here, just dancing around and being silly. We got our coach and the Bruisers giving a bit of a talk here. Maybe a safety talk, who knows?
Safety talk, yes. Always have to remind people, you could be a junior or a senior player.
You gotta be safe.
You gotta be safe.
Yeah, I mean,
Got some points being rewarded on both sides here after the fact.
it looks like I think Jalapeно's still in the game.
Jalapeno looks like she's still in the game.
So no penalty or no out call there.
That's right.
All right, we got Indominus Rex, and I'm trying to see who we got.
Spicy meatball.
Yes, Spicy Meatball, Speedy Spicy Meatball. Oh, and living up to the nickname we have given her, Spicy Meatball comes out the front.
And Indominus Rex is having a hard time getting through the pack, is knocked out of bounds by a little screech.
Yeah. All right, Shifty and Poison Evie trying to hold up Spicy Meatball, doing some tough defense. Catastrophe, just, giving it all she's got.
The Speedbumps putting on a good show of defense here against Indominus Rex.
Spicy Meatball comes through again.
Yeah, it looks like there's a multiplayer block call against the Speedbumps.
Oh, and Indominus Rex, he gets out, looks happy, coming through. All right, let's see. Can we stop Spicy Meatball? Oh,
Shifty
so hard.
trying his best here to make that happen.
Shifty drags Spicy Meatball back.
Yes.
Indominus gonna try to come back through this pack here. Not quite making it.
Catastrophe and Shifty holding off Spicy Meatball here.
Sometimes it's harder for the little ones. But
That's true.
Indominus finds the line and comes out around the corner. Spicy Meatball coming through too, despite the efforts of the Bruisers.
That's right. And we got Basher Bear back out on the track after her multiplayer penalty.
All right, Indominus coming in front, Spicy Meatball right beside.
And I think
almost a block by Shifty, but Spicy Meatball just pops out. All right, let's see if they can do a little bit of offense. No offense.
it happens sometimes when you're trying to organize that you don't know, you misplace the jammer.
Yeah, you're like, where's the jammer? What are we supposed to do?
And the jam is called off after 2 minutes.
That was a long one.
That was a long one.
Well, some of them, they really love jamming. They don't want to stop jamming.
Yeah, I feel some of the younger players, they just go for the full 2 minutes instead of calling off those jams, because I think they get a little excited sometimes, maybe.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, we got some dancing on the track here.
Well, was that called the floss, I think?
I think it is. I don't know. I'm not cool or young. So.
Exactly, me neither. So I feel like this is what the young people call the floss.
The floss. We got a huddle, team huddle from the...
We have a timeout happening here. I believe it's an official timeout.
Yeah, so good moment to talk about our sponsors. Thanks to Amy Reese, mobile mortgage specialist with TD. Reese is one of our very own Derby players, and she works for TD as a mobile mortgage specialist. You can check in with her for all your mortgage needs. She has flexible appointment times and locations, and she can help you buy the home of your dreams.
Now, a shout out also to our sponsor, or I guess not our sponsor, but our therapeutic masseuses. Masseuses. Kaizen Therapeutic Massage.
I know.
They're here today, and they're here for all of our home games.
Yeah, they're amazing.
This season. And they're providing massages for all the skaters, which is great, because some of these skaters are skating, potentially 2 games.
Yeah, that's a lot of work, and it's nice to be able to get a bit of a massage, maybe between or after.
Definitely.
Loosen you up. Okay, we go back in our jams here. Looks like we got Everton and Huntsman, and inside. This is a jam off for sure. Had some jostling on the line.
Huntsman thrown out of bounds, and Everton makes it through on I believe that was an apex jump again.
Everton's got that whole fan section too. Home crowd advantage. All right.
Making it through again with another apex jump.
That was phenomenal. And he's on a power jam?
He's on a power jam. So Huntsman actually got called for a cut track, I believe.
Oh.
So we have a power jam for the Bruisers.
Oh.
And that was a bit of a tumble happening here. We'll see if we keep going. It looks like we are.
Everton took a look to see if the player he knocked down was okay, but it looks like everybody's fine. And he came out again. Huntsman's back in and ripping, though, trying to catch up, make up for some lost time.
That's right. He is eager and ready to go.
The hit back. And he's like...
Everton continues through the pack. It's knocked out by JJ here.
This is feisty jamming right now.
JJ gets a penalty for her trouble.
Everton came out, and Huntsman and who do we have here? They are battling. Huntsman and Baby Boomer.
Baby Boomer, yes.
Baby Boomer is making Huntsman's life miserable. She will not stop. No.
She will not at all. I think this is a very strong line, and he does an apex. Yeah, Huntsman does an apex jump as well, but is knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, Baby Boomer again driving him back. She's like the bane of his existence.
Yes, Lizard tries to stop Everton, but is foiled.
Oh, and Huntsman makes that apex coming through the pack. Everton's doing a bit of a lazy skate here. Here's some fans.
Lots of cheering happening over here.
All right.
And Everton calls off the jam before Huntsman can make through for another pass.
I think he got a little tired from all the jumping he was doing.
I think he spent more time in the air. I think both of them might have spent more time in the air that time than on the ground.
Yeah, that was a fun run there, and we definitely had some Everton making some big jumps and Baby Boomer making some big hits.
Got me a little bit excited watching this awesome.
Yeah, we got a
this
replay
awesome
here.
derby, yes.
Oh, Baby Boomer, you see her, and she hits out Huntsman, and Everton made that jump, and now there's another apex jump.
Fantastic apex jump by Everton.
Must be his specialty.
Yeah.
Wow, Everton's really good at finding that inside line. You can definitely see that there.
Yes.
All right, we're having...
Great. That was a very enthusiastic jam overall for both jammers.
Yeah, definitely like some strong talent on both teams.
Yes.
We got a lot of points going up there, and everybody was playing their hearts out in that jam.
Well, Bruisers now 185, Speedbumps 137, and we have an official timeout here right now.
So see what's going on. Having some meetings up with our teams. Everybody's discussing what's going on. Both teams have their coaches doing a little meet up, checking in.
Yes, we have, Whirlwind for the Speedbumps chatting with her line there, and we have Arc Flash for the Bruisers. Give him a little pep talk over here.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, everybody in the Derby community loves to give back. Both Arc Flash and Whirlwind play Derby and are giving back and helping out with these juniors teams, and that's awesome.
Indeed. Yeah. I feel like we can't help but give back. It's like we learn, and then we have to try. We don't mean to sometimes. We just have to pass on our derby knowledge, you know?
I gotta pass it on to everyone I see, I swear. I'm like, do you know about roller derby? Do you know about roller derby?
Yes.
I think my friends are a little sick of it by now, but...
What? I don't think so. Nobody can get sick of derby, right?
Nobody can get sick of derby. Oh, we got some more flossing.
A little more flossing. People are just trying to stay warm on the track. It is quite cold here at Archibald Arena tonight.
Yeah, there's some blankets on the benches to keep the players
warm. Lots of blanket, lots of hoodies. Yeah, our scorekeepers over there are even wearing a nice zebra print blanket over top of their legs.
Yeah. One of our refs is having a talk here with the skaters, Everton on the Bruisers.
Yes, so I feel like there might be a decision made here. I don't know if they're giving him a warning or if he's being potentially, I mean, sometimes when the head ref comes and talks to a player, that means that they are out of the game. But we'll see.
Yeah, I'm not sure
I don't know
what, but sometimes you don't see what's going on the track.
Yeah, exactly.
The refs see a lot more than we do. That's their job.
We'll see. We have our littles on the track again here. Our the age group for the level 3 is what is our level 2s. Man, oh man, I'm having a hard time today. The level 2s are, was it 8 to?
It's somewhere 8 to 11, but it depends on ability as well.
That's true. It depends on your ability, and we want to make sure there's a safety factor as well. So the bigger skaters they skate separate from our little skaters.
It has a lot to do with control and ability. You don't want you don't want someone who's little to be in that fray that we just saw. That last jam would be really hard for some of these skaters.
Exactly.
All right, let's see what's going on here. I think we're on a power jam here for Basher Bear.
Yeah, we have Basher Bear out for the Speedbumps, and we have Firebird, it looks like, in the box for the Bruisers as the jammer.
So yeah, it must have been a post a call made at the end to Everton on that jam, so
Yes.
we're starting with the jammer in the box. Asher Bear coming out. They're going to try to keep her in check.
Yeah, keep her contained, Shifty.
Shifty playing some hard defense.
He is.
Oh, it looks like that might be a directional.
Yeah.
Oh, Firebird's out. Got those light up skates.
It's hard to miss her with those light up skates.
Definitely.
Chasing down the Speedbumps jammer here. And we have an advantage for the Speedbumps coming in here.
Yeah, they've got lead jam, and they've been on a power jam, so Firebird's got to make a pass through and then another pass to get some points.
4 points on the board here for Basher Bear.
Firebird's trying to fight through, but there's some hard defense here by the Speedbumps. They are not giving her any leeway.
Not at all.
That little Screech and the Speedster are just keeping her in check.
Yes. Shifty's back on the track here after his penalty.
All right, so Firebird makes it through. She's gonna try to score some points on this jam.
She's got 4 up already, and Basher Bear is 4 more coming in again to the pack.
Yeah, Basher Bear's really having a good jam here.
Yeah, she is.
She's getting through a lot, just pushing, breaking that defense.
4 more points for Basher Bear, and Firebird not far behind her this time around.
Just using those flashy skates. All right, our jam is up. Looks like we went all 2 minutes.
And it looks like 194 for the Bruisers to 154 for the Speedbumps.
All right, let's see who is out now. Who do we have lining up? I can't see.
JJ for the Speedbumps, and I believe that is who is
Twisted
it?
Halo?
Twisted Halo.
Ooh, I don't know if I've caught her jamming yet before, so we'll see see what happens here.
Yes, indeed. Strong tripod for the Speedbumps here, not letting Twisted Halo through. JJ working hard on the Bruiser blockers as well.
Wow, yeah.
Not having much luck.
Baby Boomer just looking real strong, bringing her back. She loves to bring those jammers back.
Short chair, so overcharged here is making his presence known against the Speedbumps jammer.
Oh, Baby Boomer again. It's like she's a blocking machine.
Yes.
All right, JJ's trying to find that outside line. Coming up against Halifax. Overcharged. Oh, sides against hitting JJ.
That's right.
Oh, Huntsman up here.
Huntsman working hard at keeping Twisted Halo from getting all the way through the pack. JJ coming through for another pass.
Let's see, Twisted Halo. Gonna try to get through here. We got a bit of a jumbled pack. Hard to see what's...
JJ going in for from the outside and making it through for 4 points.
Twisted Halo looks a little tired. Might be seeing a star pass here. Yep.
Yeah,
Star pass to Halipain.
So star passes happen when the jammer can't get through the pack, passes it off to the person who's wearing the stripe on their head, their helmet, the pivot, and they're able to take over as the jammer.
And then that way they can at least get some points up on the board.
That's right.
It's fresh new legs to try to break through that pack.
Yeah, and Halipain makes a go with it, but is taken out by Lizard, I believe that was.
Oh, and she finds the inside line though, cutting around.
4 more points for the Bruisers.
All right, let's see. JJ really looking strong, coming through again. So 4 more points. That was a good jam for JJ.
That was a great jam for JJ. And it was a great jam for the Speedbumps, holding off and forcing a star pass for the Bruisers.
Yeah, they had some really strong defense there.
They did. So Bruisers 202, Speedbumps 166 here.
I think looks like Everton might have been ejected from our game.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure for what.
Not sure what the reason was, but yes, apparently the official timeout that they previously had, Everton was ejected from the game.
That's too bad. Looked like you had a fun jam there, but
Yes.
officials, they're going to rule the way they do, and we got to respect their decisions.
It happens, yeah. We have Catastrophe working her way through the pack here for the Bruisers.
Small but mighty.
And that's Toxic Blossom making her first 4 points of this jam.
Yeah, Toxic Blossom looking good, moving through. Oh. Catastrophe cutting just a little out, has to come back.
That caught herself, so no cut track penalty for her. Toxic Blossom makes it out of the pack again for another 4.
And Catastrophe finally gets out there, coming around.
You're seeing the pack moving around, trying to get reorganized here.
See Toxic Blossom coming up against the defense, finds the outside.
Knocked out of bounds there, yeah. It's Bovicide taking her out.
All right. Oh, she finds the inside again. Catastrophe, fighting hard, really coming up against that defense, but finds that line and comes out.
Bovicide there trying to assist the jammer there.
All right, Toxic Blossom coming back through again. Let's see if the Bruisers can hold. Not quite. Let's see. Oh, we got some offense trying to help out Catastrophe.
Toxic Blossom calling that jam off.
All right. Let's see what's coming up now. We've got we've got the older skaters out doing some more flossing. It's just like, it is a trend.
It's the thing to do, you know.
Honestly, I'm tempted to try it because I'm very cold.
I don't know how much I can do, but yeah, I can do a little like
just arms maybe.
Yes, exactly.
So we got Tempo Mental lined up against, I can't see, 73. Tiny Tantrum.
That's right.
Let's see how this goes. Tempo.
Trying to cover that inside line, not able to.
Tiny Tantrum getting lead jam here. Overcharge. What's that, overcharge?
That's overcharge.
Yeah, he's breaking
forcing his way through the pack.
Oh, there's a star cast. I didn't even catch that. Oh, he's gonna come back through. He's a bit formidable. Tiny Tantrum getting stopped up by the defense, calls it off before Overcharge can score some points.
You see a bit of the gap is closing a little bit in the score here.
Yeah, Speedbumps definitely making an effort here to come back.
Definitely.
We still have 11 minutes left, so anything can happen.
This is true. It's anybody's game at this point. A little chilly there, Mad Max, huh?
Yeah, I'm cold. I'm gonna put my jacket on. There's a problem with the hockey rink. It doesn't warm up in here.
Especially right, not very long after they melt the ice out of here. So yes.
Oh, it looks like we've got a lead here from Bovicide. Coming back behind is Basher Bear.
Basher Bear with those flashy pants of hers.
Yeah.
Bovicide coming into the pack, making her way through.
Shifty doing some defense here against Basher. Bovicide coming, trying to get through to the front. Basher comes out in the front though.
For 4 points, but Bovicide not far behind, getting 4 points as well. Racing through to that pack again.
Oh, we got some neck and neck jamming going on right now.
That's right.
Defense, everyone's trying to stop the jammer. Shifty getting a penalty there.
Looks like it was a directional penalty for Shifty. When you block or try to block the jammer going the wrong direction, not derby direction.
Yeah. Bovicide's really fighting against that defense, goes down.
Not getting up too quick here, so we're gonna have a stoppage of play while she gets checked out.
Juniors are really good. They all go down on one knee right away.
This is true, yes. We tried to do that, return to your bench and go down to one knee.
Make sure you're respecting the person who might be injured.
Yes. So we're gonna have a stoppage of play while Bovicide gets checked out here, and while we're doing this, while our lovely medical staff is going over to check on Bova's side here, we can mention, I mentioned, oh, and she's already up. I don't have to talk about anything else here. Get some ice from our lovely medical staff, and looks like she's skating on her own, and
Must have took a little bit of a knock.
little knock here. But that's derby, right?
Yeah, everything looks to be okay. Nothing too serious. So.
Yeah.
Then
Injuries happen in derby. Not going to mention that I'm sitting here with a broken leg, unfortunately, but
yeah, things happen.
Things happen in derby.
Even in
bumps and
scrimmages.
bruises. Yeah, it doesn't have to be true gameplay, but it happens. It's a contact sport. But everybody, even though we do go through those, we love it. Yeah.
Yeah, no. There's all sorts of injuries. In my first game, one of our players, she broke her leg. Things happen.
Yeah.
But we keep on skating, so.
Yes. Timeout for the Bruisers called.
All right.
Or official review, excuse me, for the Bruisers being called here. So we'll see what that's about. And I will now mention one of our sponsors. I mentioned them earlier, Alchemy Collective, but I didn't talk about them, and that is such a shame because they're a great sponsor of ours. And they are, again, fully sponsoring our street team, and they are, they say alchemy is the magical process or procedure of transforming something ordinary into something, I'm going to say, extraordinary.
Yeah, there's a missing word.
But Alchemy Clothing and Salon is a unique fusion of artistry and style, collaboration of fashion design, hairstylists, tattoos, and piercings. They feature local artists and designers. They have one-of-a-kind pieces, custom clothing and accessory, upcycled housewares, and a green attitude, which is great.
Yeah, and they are located on 615 2nd Avenue North.
Right downtown here in Saskatoon.
Even do tattoos. I got my last tattoo
Did
done
you
there.
now? Right on. I guess we have one of our players works at Alchemy as a tattoo artist.
Yeah.
And it's great to have them on board and be able to provide all of our street team stuff this year.
Yeah, that's
super fun. You're going to see us skating around downtown and at all kinds of events.
Wearing our bright red t-shirts that say street team. Ask me about roller derby.
It's going to be a fun summer.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
We got the official review being. I guess the officials are giving their determination of what happened, and I'm not sure if there's going to be a penalty assessed or anything like that here right now. So we'll see.
Yeah, no, we just gotta wait a little bit. They take their jobs very seriously, so we gotta wait it out.
Yeah, you got to think about that. Is that not only for our players, but also for our skating and non-skating officials.
All right, so I think our jam's coming back on. We've got Baby Boomer jamming for the Bruisers, and I think this is a power jam. So.
Yes, it is. Yeah. So there was a penalty assessed to the jammer from the last jam. So the jammer from this jam is sitting.
All right, well, Baby Boomer gets through nice and easy, cutting through like butter.
Like butter.
Like butter. Let's see what
Coming
she can
in
do
again.
on this pass.
And we know that we have...
Oh, Jalapene's coming in too.
Jalapene's coming in, and we have the Bruisers sitting back waiting for the Speedbumps jammer to come out of the box here.
All right, now, so Huntsman is back in the game. He's looking rough and ready to go.
Indeed, and he skirts past the Bruiser defense there.
Yeah, he's a speedy, fast jammer. Boomer calls it off, though. I think she takes a little bit of pleasure in making his life difficult.
I believe so, yes.
I've been watching, and she's been hitting him out. She's been calling off up the jams.
Not letting him get any points if you can help it.
No satisfaction. Sometimes that is fun to do, but it's no fun to be the other jammer.
Definitely, yes.
All right, let's see. Now we got Baby Metal for the Bruisers.
And Toxic Blossom for the Speedbumps coming in.
All right, see what's going on here.
Toxic Blossom gets through pretty quickly for the Speedbumps.
And there's some tough defense from the Speedbumps too.
Yes.
They're really like working hard on their defense in this
And
game.
Meadow gets through.
See if everyone can line up again, see what we can do.
Get ready to go here.
Trying to decide
yes.
who should be in charge. Couldn't figure it out. So Toxic Blossom skirts on through.
Yes.
Now,
We got a nice little tripod happening for the Speedbumps here, keeping
Yep.
Baby Metal contained.
Yeah, Baby Metal just almost finding the outside, but just knocked down by Spicy Meatball.
That's right.
But Spicy gets a penalty, and Toxic Blossom cuts out again.
Baby Metal there wasn't sure what to do, but she's going again.
All right, let's see what Toxic Blossom is going to do this time. Coming up against the defense for the Bruisers. She just skates on right around the outside.
That's
No
right.
big deal.
Baby Metal hitting the blockers for Speedbumps again. Gets knocked down.
They got a bit of a hard wall there, but she makes it
yeah.
through. That must be working on those defense skills because they're showing how well they can block.
They are indeed.
Toxic Blossom coming around again. She's having a great jam right now.
We got Spicy Meatball, the pivot for the Speedbumps coming back into the play.
And it looks like we've got another injury. Everybody's going to go back to their benches.
We'll see what happens here as our medical staff assesses the player who's down here.
Take this a moment to thank our officials for being here today. Our officials we have out in our stripes are Slaughter, Road Rash, Terror, GQ, Koopa, Mad Eye, and Nelly.
They're great skating officials out here. And I guess also our non-skating officials, you have to give a hand out to them. We wouldn't be able to do any of this without them.
Yeah. Got lots of NSOs working hard, doing volunteering. Takes a lot of work and a lot of hands to make this league run. But
Very much so, yes.
everybody likes to pitch in.
Little dance break happening here again while we have the skater who was injured assessed by our medical staff.
Yep, looks like they came out okay. We're gonna line up here. Looks like Overcharged and JJ are facing off. Let's see.
So it'll be a heavy jam, I think.
Yeah, they're both formidable jammers. We're having another talk with the ref and the captains. And the coach for the Bruisers as well.
While things are being determined on the track here, we can give a shout out also to the City of Saskatoon for sponsoring our 2018 Fresh Meat program.
Yeah, that's really great that they can sponsor us for that. We've got we're going to be getting new skaters coming in, learning new skills. It's going to be really fun.
That's right.
And yeah, thank you, City of Saskatoon.
Very much so. I say again, we gave a little shout out earlier about our intake happening April 14th and 15th. What we can say, it's completely free. We provide the gear for you. It's drop-in. You have to be 18 over, and you do need an ID for it.
If you're under 18, you can drop in there, do registration for juniors, I believe.
I believe, yes. Yeah, registration for juniors. So we got JJ pushing through the track here, but it's popped out by
JJ
Baby Boomer.
has a power jam right now, and Baby Boomer is going to keep her from trying to get any points here.
That's right.
Doing what she does best is running the jammer back. Tough defense.
Makar and Baby Boomer here again, not able to hold JJ off this time.
So now we've got Overcharged coming back in. He's going to try to make up for lost time, get through the pack, get some points. He's blocking
And
the jammer.
blocking the jammer. This is completely illegal in Derby. The one jammer can block the other jammer and try to make a path for themselves. And that's exactly what overcharge does.
Let's see if JJ's gonna call it off before he gets through.
Yes. See what she does here. Looks like no, overcharge hits the speed bumps blockers.
Yeah, they're not.
And keeps going.
Oh, except for Huntsman.
And JJ making her way through the pack. Baby Boomer holding her off, but unable to hold her off completely. And they got a cut track for JJ here, so we have a power jam for overcharge.
Overcharge is making the speed bumps look like they're just a flat road.
That is a nice, very punny.
So funny. Does he have a penalty though? Oh,
it looks like there's a penalty for overcharged, and I think that was
JJ's back out. But
JJ's back out. As soon as there's two jammer penalties. One jammer sits down, the other jammer that was in the penalty box has to go out onto the track. There cannot be a jam without jammers.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. How would we play Derby?
Exactly.
But overcharge is serving a short penalty because JJ wasn't in there for the full 30. So
that was about 10 seconds, I believe. Yeah.
Up, and she calls it off. So finishing up that jam. That was a fun one.
That was a very interesting one, and they are going to start this next jam with a clean penalty box here.
All right, let's see what happens with our littles again. Got a replay. Oh yeah,
so JJ going right through there and overcharged.
Just destroying
making his way
the
through
defense.
the pack.
Must be, I can't imagine going up against him because he's a big guy.
He is a big guy. And it looks like we have Lil Screech for the speed bumps, making her way to lead jam.
Shifty for the Bruisers, fighting up against that strong speed bump defense. He's been having a bit of trouble. She's getting knocked down and back.
And Lil Screech makes her way out again on her next pass. Got 5 points on that one because she passed Shifty as the jammer for the Bruisers as well.
Let's see if the Bruisers can do some defense on Lil Screech. Hold her up until Shifty comes through again.
They're doing that, looks like.
Yeah, it looks like
Lil Screech makes it through for 4 points, but Shifty not far behind for another 4.
Yeah, it's going to be a race here now between the two of them. The pack's going to form up again. We'll see what happens.
That's right. We've got Indominus Rex being the brace here in the pack for the Bruisers, and the jam is called off.
All right. Ooh, our jam is real close now.
Wow, with speed bumps making up for all those other jams.
Yeah, and
238 to 234 for the Bruisers.
Yeah, Little Screech had a great jam there.
Very good jam, yes.
She's able just to keep going through the defense.
We have Jalapane, the jammer for the Bruisers here. Is it Tiny Tantrum?
Tiny Tantrum, so good.
For the speed bumps.
All right, see what Hala can do on the track. Tiny and Hala jostling through. It's tough. Defense here is
Tiny Tantrum out.
JJ gets out. Jalapane
making your way through. Skirts past the Huntsman.
Overcharged, really just
knocked
not
out by the
Tantrum
Huntsman.
through.
Trying really hard to get through Huntsman here.
Yeah, it seems like we've got Overcharged and JJ.
We got the heavy hitters keeping everybody at bay here.
Oh, so we got a star pass to Huntsman. He's gonna come through, see if he can get some points.
Jalapane out of the pack, and she's awarded lead jam.
Oh wow, that was a tough fight there. She
calls it off immediately. That is completely okay.
Huntsman a little disappointed, I think. Yeah, when is he gonna have his day?
A big shout out to Remax Saskatoon, who did all of the printing for us this year, for all of our game flyers, posters, everything like that. I don't think we could do, I don't know if we'd have this big a turnout here, even for our junior games. I love that we have this much of a turnout already.
Yeah, definitely. It's just going to get better as the night goes on.
Oh, totally. I'm super pumped for everything that's kind of happening.
All right, they're working together. Shifty and Bo.
Spicy meatball out of the pack.
The spiciest of meatballs, followed by a speedy little catastrophe, just ripping behind Spicy Meatball. Oh boy, they're coming in hot. Spicy Meatball dancing.
Spicy meatball just edged her way past the pack there on the inside
But
line.
Shifty pushes her out and runs her back.
Yes.
It is.
And Catastrophe makes her way out of the pack for 4 points.
The crowd is loving this jam right now.
This is the last jam of the game here, so people are excited.
I think Catastrophe is not in the lead.
No,
so
she does. Yes,
She can't
Catastrophe
call it off.
does not have lead jam right now. She is unable to, but we have Spicy Meatball making a beautiful toe-stop turnaround.
So it's
Through
so
the pack.
close. Catastrophe fighting hard. Spicy Meatball coming through. 2 seconds. We're gonna run it, I think.
The jam is going to run for the next 48 seconds, so that's all we got here.
Catastrophe making a real show of it.
The speed bumps are not letting her through.
No. Spicy Meatball.
Spicy
coming
Meatball
through.
being knocked.
Catastrophe down.
4 points awarded to Spicy Meatball on that.
And a
but
penalty for the speed bumps. It is crazy. People are excited.
the tie
It's
game
tied.
here with 20 seconds left, and we got 4 points awarded to Catastrophe.
And I think the ending on a power jam.
That we are ending on a power jam.
So-
Spicy Meatball in the box.
Oh
And the game is called.
So we'll find out. This is gonna see what the points are. Is it tied?
It's a tie game, so it's all down to the points that Catastrophe may have picked up here.
Yeah, we'll see. The refs are going to talk to the scorekeepers.
So
All right,
here
let's
we go.
whole little Catastrophe just
Trying
through.
her darndest to get through there.
Spicy also. Shifty pushing
Fighting
her out.
hard.
There's a lot of hard fighting here.
We have the unofficial final here. The jam refs are talking to the scorekeepers to make sure that all the numbers are right.
Yeah,
it's
that's
down to a couple numbers here.
yeah.
So looks like the Bruisers have been victorious here, 246 to 242 for the Bruisers against the Highway 14 Speed Bumps.
Was a very exciting finish. The Bruisers
Oh
are
my
happy.
goodness.
It's their hometown game, so they're really excited about winning this one.
That was a fantastic bout.
Yeah, and a really great talent from the juniors. It's exciting to see what they do and how they come up in roller derby.
Oh, it's going just from what you saw here, it's going to be fantastic when they are with where they can go. You know.
So we're after this we have the Killer Bees playing the Highway 14 name of team. All right, so here's some of our highlights from the game here. Lots of good playing, good action. Oh, Halifain there, struggling.
It was a fantastic game, and it was close all the way around. The
Yes.
speed bumps were not letting the Bruisers get away with too much.
No, and the Bruisers were doing their best to hold the speed bumps too, so we just had a lot of back and forth action. It was fun.
It's the best kind of derby
Yes.
is when it's that close. And everybody's, just having a grand old time. The atmosphere here is just phenomenal.
Yeah, no.
And it was some good junior derby.
Yeah, it's definitely a fun time here at the Trebold Arena. Awesome. Well, thanks for tuning in. We're going to have another game coming up soon. I'm Mad Max.
And this is Mamie Pond.
Yeah, and so stay tuned for our Killer Bees and our Highway 14 team. It's going to be a good bout. It's going to be a lot of fun action, and it's a mixed game, so there's going to be lots of fun hits.
Oh, it's going to be a really good time.
See me get my butt kicked in 15 minutes.
Thanks for joining us on Shaw TV.